Hey everybody, it's Kneecap here. Going to do another World Quest Battle Pet guide here. This one's for the giant Opaline Conch in Azatar. It's like a snail. And this one was a little bit rough for me to learn on my own. And I'm going to kind of explain how to do this fight like I have on previous ones. That hopefully you can do it without having the rarest or the best pets. The pets I do end up using for this are Baal, Little Siege Tower, which is obtained from like Champions of Azeroth rep. I think it's one of the Battle for Azeroth reps. And then also I end up using my Clockwork Gnome, and basically for my purposes of this is I decided just to use things that do the most damage possible in big hits. So the ability that the giant Opaline Conch that you're worried about is he's going to put a shield on that's going to reflect a ton of damage back at you. So if you're hitting him with, let's say, like an Icky, which a lot of people use it for these fights because it does a lot of damage, well, it's hitting 3 times, and while you might do a lot of damage to him, some of it's going to be blocked by his shell, and then some of it's also going to be and then you're going to have a ton of damage done to you on each hit. So you're basically going to be killing yourself as soon as he gets that shield up. So what I chose to do is I chose to just go with big hitting damage. So I used Baal, like I said. That's a rare pet. I have a guide how to get it if you are interested in it. It has one big damage move, and occasionally you get to use it twice before Baal dies, in which case you're really set. But so I use that to just do max damage. And the idea of my strategy is if you're going to take damage back when you hit the thing, you want to make sure you're hitting it as hard as you can, right? So I used Baal. I did as much damage as I could. When Baal died, I put in my Siege Tower, and the reason being is it has an explode ability. It also has another strong two move attack. So if you 2 move attacks are for the Clockwork Gnome, he has a launch rocket. So you place the rocket, then you launch it. There's 2 move attacks like Pump, where you like build up your energy, then you use your aquatic attack. So any 2 move attacks are generally going to be pretty strong, so you might want to use that. And then the explode's nice because it's a way that you do the damage, you die on your own terms kind of thing, and it does a lot of damage as well. So with Baal, I had the 600 damage shot, 600 plus damage shot that I was going to do. Then any little bit more damage I could do with Baal is great. And then I had Little Siege Tower come in and do its 2 attack thing, and then basically blow up and do quite a bit of damage that way. And then I had my gnome come in, and it was almost dead. I could have just did like a regular attack, but I launched my rocket just to be safe, even though it was already almost dead. So that's what we're going for here. We're going for big damage moves. If you have 3 pets that can do big damage moves, you're probably pretty set for this one, to avoid just dying from the shell. If you have a pet, if you have some mechanicals that have the big damage moves like I suggested, that can bring themselves back to life, that's great, because that's another turn you get to do damage on. That's also a good option for these. Any of the mechanicals that have explode, for example, are just really good options for this. But yeah, you can do it with any pets that can do a lot of damage, because you're just not in big chunks of damage, not hits 3 times for damage. You want to do big chunks if possible. So yeah, that's about it for this one. It was pretty easy once I figured that out and stopped trying to do traditional methods. After that it became pretty easy. So please subscribe to the channel if this guide helped you out at all, or if any of mine ever have. Feel free to comment below questions, and everybody have a good one.